What's up, you guys, man? This is Inside the Portal podcast, man. I'm back. Appreciate all love and support, and thank you guys for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time I drop a video. Hey, man, it's been a long time. We finna turn up the heat, though. Go ahead and, join me, man, on this journey. I have joined ASAP Network, man. I'm excited about the opportunity. Glad that, that I definitely have ready to elevate this year. 2026 is going to be the year of elevation and getting to where we need to get to. But we're here today, man, to kind of pay tribute, pay honor to a great boxer. Terence Crawford has retired, man. I had, for the longest, been wondering, watching Bud grow, watching him get to the level that he got to. Before then, I questioned, how great is this man? But then I look back on everything that the man has been through, and that lets you know how great of a boxer, of a human being, that Terence Crawford is, not was, is, currently. I'm of the belief that a boxer never retires. From the perspective of they always are great. They're always great. I never said was great, past tense, no, they're great. Because the greatness is respected. It's about respect when it comes to boxing. Greatness is respected. It's not guarded. And a lot of people have guarded greatness. You watch a lot of these boxers, they got guarded greatness. They can't even walk down the street without somebody wanting to do something to them. But when it's respected, it's pictures and smiles. It's wanting to be around that greatness, to elevate yourself. Wanting a pinch of it, wanting to see it at work. One thing I know about Bud Crawford, he keeps a group around him of young guys in his stable, and they all imitate. They try to, in their own way, curate their own greatness, but based off of what they see from Terence Crawford. It's crazy because this is coming from an Errol Spence fan. I'm a huge Errol Spence fan. I had Errol Spence going into the fight, right? And this is where one of the first tests, and I realized how great Bud Crawford was. Because I'm going into the fight thinking, it's really a 50-50 fight. I'm edging Errol based off of, I'm thinking he's going to be able to outwork him. I think he's going to be able to apply pressure. And I'm thinking Bud is going to be, like everybody else that was in Errol's way, worked under that pressure. And then that night, I seen greatness exemplified at the highest level that you can ever exemplify that. He made Errol Spence look mad regular. He made him look regular. He made him look inept. He made him look like they shouldn't even ever been in the same ring in the first place to begin with. He timed him all night. Errol would not get his head off a line. It was countless mistakes that was done in the fight by Errol, but he capitalized and accentuated every single point that he needed to. He showed why he was great, number one. Number two, he showed that the first Undisputed was not a fluke. He showed, number three, I see why y'all was ducking me in the first place. And number four, they can't run no more. And I just watched them just round after round build up momentum and break down a guy that was unbreakable that night. I watched the fight, and I can literally say that he was just on another level that night. Errol Spence had the biggest heart in the world, because anybody else would have wilted under the pressure of Terence Crawford just constantly knocking him down. Errol Spence kept getting back up. And I told everybody, I said, listen, If it wasn't for the ref stopping that fight, I don't believe Errol Spence ever stays on the ground, because that's the kind of heart Errol Spence got. But Bud shown it's another level to greatness that night. I thought Errol Spence was great. I thought he was a great fighter, and he is a great fighter. Don't get that confused. Just because he did it don't mean you other chumps can do it. Don't get that confused. It's still big fish, but this ain't about big fish. This is about Terence, Bud, Crawford. I watched that fight, and I seen greatness at the highest level exemplary. And then I'm like, man, I mean, you thinking like, hey, what else can he do? He already was a great at 135. He already was undisputed down there. Moved up the ranks, got to 47, grew into the weight, and now he's undisputed here. What's next on this chapter? He said, let's go up to 54 for a second, snag a couple belts. Snagged a couple belts at 54. But then he pulled the move of the century. He said it's Canelo or nothing else. Now this is a guy who started at 35, worked his way up to 54. Canelo's a 68-pound guy. And this is his weight, and he's been dominant at 68 for years and years and years. He was dominant at 68. And it was just, you was just thinking in your brain like, there's no way this dude's going up 2 more weight classes. You just got to 54. You're not even really a 54-pounder. You're really a 47 guy. You telling me you're going to move all the way up to 68? You telling me that's what you're going, that's in your brain? That's how great you think you are? And once again, I doubt it. I doubted once again the greatness of Terence Bud Crawford. I doubted it. Why? Because he's fighting Canelo. He didn't go up to fight no chump. He didn't go up to fight no little guy. He went up to fight the top dog. The top dog at 68. And said, I want all those belts. I want every last one of them. That's what he said. I want every last one of them. And I'm going to show you. Because I watched it back and forth at the press conferences. Canelo wasn't worried about him. Canelo said, bro, you too little. You too small. Too small. And Bud said, all right, you're going to find out. And I was thinking the same. I said, Bud too small, man. That's in my brain. And then they got in the ring. And from opening bell. And matter of fact, the people I was watching the fight with that night, I looked at the tail of the tape. And something clicked in my brain. Terence Crawford got a 4.5-inch reach over the guy. And I said, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh, right before the fight. I said, uh-oh. I made the wrong prediction. I felt it. Because I said, listen, that reach is going to be able to get Bud to be able to get where he got to get to. Because his timing is all-time great. That's the greatness of Bud Crawford. His timing is all-time great. And so that's going to be able to hit that long reach over Canelo. Is going to give him the advantage to be able to get in and get out and get work done without being out of range. So out of range. He can still be in range because his arm is long enough. And so with that reach advantage, right before the fight, I said, oh, man, I made the wrong prediction. I doubted greatness. And I normally don't miss those things. And I missed it. My fault. Because I'm thinking on the weight side. I didn't think of nothing else. I didn't think that, hey, if this dude got a jab, he can possibly, and timing, he can possibly keep him at bay all night. And not only that, he didn't only just keep him at bay all night. When he needs to mix it up, he won the exchanges. That's what was shocking to me. And I said, oh, man. We're watching one of the greatest fighters to ever live in the ring right now. And we didn't appreciate his greatness enough. And that's the only thing that I can say that I regret, is that I did not appreciate Bud Crawford's greatness long enough. Because he got in there with Canelo and made Canelo look really ordinary. He made Canelo look slow. He made Canelo look like, hey, yo, we should never be in the ring ever again together. I don't ever want to see that fight again. Yeah, and that's why I'm so glad that he's like, that's it. I achieved the pinnacle. I beat the guy that y'all said was the face of boxing for 10 years. I beat him. And I didn't only just beat him, I came to his weight class, walked in his house, put my foot on his couch, and said, I want everything in here. And made him hand it to me. He took that from Canelo. And it was just one of those things where I'm watching and I'm just like, wow, we are witnessing one of the all-time greats in the ring. And we didn't appreciate him enough. We should have appreciated him more. And a lot of times we let our fandom get in our way, and we do as fans. And I can admit this, that I have allowed my fandom sometimes to get in the way of witnessing greatness and understand that greatness must be appreciated. And Bud, I mean, I'm going to let you know, man, your greatness personified. This was the Terence Bud Crawford era. For sure. And you are the greatest fighter of this generation. There's no doubt about that. We're not questioning it. You done took on who you need to take on. And enjoy your retirement, man. Appreciate all the moments you've given us, all the knockouts, all the methodical IQ, timing, distance. Like, you have one of the greatest timings, like how to time somebody, I've ever seen. Just when you think somebody got them, they don't. A light flashes, a switch is flipped on. And I just appreciate that, man. And I want to thank you for all the great moments. And enjoy your retirement. We know we're going to be seeing you around the sport of boxing, so it's not like it's a farewell, but it's one of those things where it's the next step, man. And enjoy yourself, man. Appreciate you, man. And I'll see y'all guys next time. This is Inside the Portal. I will catch y'all.